Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today, I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Chicago Bears after they got Justin Fields. I am recording this after day one. Day two is tonight. I'll do all the teams again anyways after the full draft. But I wanted to test out a team, and we're going to do Justin Fields. Probably the most interesting pick. I don't know if interesting pick's the right word. Surprising pick, because they traded up with the Giants, gave around another first-round pick. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's get right into it. We are in the preseason. Obviously, the day two picks, the day three picks, but we're not going to worry about that. Let's go to the playoffs. And I am going to start, by the way, Andy Dalton, year one. Just because he was told he was going to start, maybe he plays a few games, doesn't play well, Justin Fields comes in. But I think they are going to start Andy Dalton, so let's go right in. So we didn't make the playoffs with Andy Dalton. That's not too surprising. We went 5-11, but we don't have that first-round pick. Packers 10-6, Vikings 10-6. Who knows if the Packers are going to have Rodgers? Probably, even though he says he's not going to play. I don't really believe that. Lions 4-12. Dalton, 4,200 yards, 25-16. That's really not that bad for Dalton. Montgomery, 913 with 7. Williams with 5. Receiving Miller, 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Robinson, 871 with 2. Graham, 730 with 9. Marquise Goodwin with a touchdown. 2 for Williams, 3 for Cole Kmet. On defense, Roquan Smith, about 130 tackles, 103 for Trufant. Sack totals, 8.5 for Max, 7 for Quinn, 2.5 for Smith. And interceptions, 4 for Trufant, 2 for Tabor. I don't know who Tabor is, to be completely honest with you. So I gave Justin Fields star development. I think that's what they'll end up doing in Madden 22, whenever that game's coming out. So he has 2 XP points, 2 for Robinson, 2 for Montgomery. Mooney has 4 with star development. Good amount on the offensive line. Jimmy Graham with 1. On defense, 4 for Jalen Johnson. That's about it. 2 for Eddie Jackson. The Browns beat the Packers. Funny. 35-30. Baker, Super Bowl MVP. Watson, NFL MVP. Brady, offensive player. Barrett, defensive player. Jalen Hurts, offensive rookie of the year. Crazy how that works. Now, Allen Robinson, I think now that they have a quarterback who can throw the ball consistently, I think he'll come back. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. We're going to make him a long-term offer. Williams can go. Santos can go. Artie Burns. He's not bad if he's cheap. Not great, but he's not bad. So we'll take Artie Burns. All right, we'll be good. Let's go to free agency, even though this is going to be all messed up now that I think about it. Let's go there really quickly. We might not sign anybody year one, even though I feel like we should. Like Marcus Williams, I guess he got what, franchise tagged? Leonard Williams got a long-term deal, Hightower. There's nobody crazy up here, so I don't mind making some offers on these players. KJ Wright is still a free agent. But I believe Marcus Williams got franchise tagged. We have Eddie Jackson, so that doesn't make sense. I don't see, unless people like Xavier Rhodes, Trufant's up to superstar for some reason. T.Y. Hilton is on the board. I'm going to go a 1-year offer for Rhodes. And maybe Sutton. I might just go 4-year deal for Sutton and pull back on Rhodes. I think that might be the better play. Let's pull back on that. He's older anyways, 31 years old. Doesn't make a ton of sense. Let's advance to week 2. Interesting. Come on, Sutton. Come on down. There we go. The 5th-year option, I don't even know. Roquan Smith. I think he just got that in real life, so let's give it. So we would have had the 4th overall pick. That would have been pretty nice. I actually want to go pick by pick. Of course, we're not using a real draft class at this point. A lot of people ask me to use a 2022 NFL draft class. I don't want to do that because I feel like it's not really that accurate, I guess is the best way to put it. Let's see who the Giants got in the trade. An offensive tackle. What a move. In the 2nd round, we're going left end, Randy Marshall, who looks like an absolute beast, which of course means normal development. Ranked number 3, 77 overall, 65 power move, 81 finesse, 86 speed, 88 acceleration. In the 3rd round, I'm going to go right end, Greg Aiken. I don't think he'll have hidden, or he does. This game doesn't really make sense. 70 power move, 65 finesse, 81 speed, 85 acceleration. By the way, people are commenting on one of my videos that I complain too much in this game, which is kind of weird that you're complaining about me complaining. But this game's awful. I try my best. But this game makes me want to just break the disc in half. I don't have a disc. Maybe go out and buy a disc and then break it in half. This game's awful. I apologize. But sometimes I have to point it out. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Now with our next pick, I'm going to go Golston. So heading into the year, we're an 84 overall team. I cut Jimmy Graham. We still have Nick Foles. I think he has a huge contract right now. I can't get rid of him. We need a right guard. We need a right tackle. We're actually pretty good at receiver with Robinson, Mooney, Miller, Montgomery at running back, Cohen. Then on defense, we do need a middle linebacker too. Marshall is starting. Aiken is the backup. But this team's pretty good. I wish we had a way for Nichols to start. I don't think, unless we could trade away Akeem Hicks, I don't even know really if cutting him, it doesn't make sense. It makes sense salary cap wise, but I don't really want to do that because I think we might make a run at the playoffs here. Nobody even wants him. Sometimes you can get to week 4 in the preseason, then somebody will take him. Nothing there. And then nothing again. Let's go to the playoffs. So we didn't make the playoffs. That's unfortunate. We went 5-11 again. The Lions went 10-6. There goes all the realism right out the window. Fields 4,400 yards, 32-19. Montgomery 882 with 7. Miller 1,000 with 10. Robinson 1,000 with 6. Komet 1,000 with 11 touchdowns. That's awesome. On defense, Smith 120 tackles, 102 for Jalen Johnson. Sack totals 7.5 for Khalil Mack, 6 for Hicks. Interceptions 4 for Smith, who might win Defensive Player of the Year. 2 for Sutton, which is awesome. 1 for Gibson and 1 for Jalen Johnson. We're 11th in offensive yards. I don't think we'll get Aiken's development here. I hope we do. What is 4 for Justin Fields up to a 77? He started a 71 overall. My I guess friend, I don't know if you want to call him a friend, guy in my Discord, one of my viewers, one of my subs, made this roster, by the way. His name's Badger. Really appreciate it. 2 for Robinson, 3 for Mooney, 2 for Miller. Then on defense, 2 for Marshall, superstar for Aiken. Wow, wow, wow. We might be cutting Eddie Goldman or trading Eddie Goldman real quick. The Browns back-to-back Super Bowl champions beating the Saints this time, 34-31. Ronnie Harrison, Super Bowl MVP. Wilson, NFL MVP. Whoever Hopkins is, Offensive Player and Rookie of the Year. Nothing from our team. Not that surprising. Akeem Hicks, I really wish we could have got rid of him. Nichols, I want to bring back. I always call him Brian Nichols in my Texans franchise, by the way. Headstrong Sports, link down in the description below. Leno, I don't want. James Daniels, I definitely do want. Let's go 5 years, increase that money. Good, good, good. Anthony Miller, Tabor, no thank you. I'm kind of surprised Anthony Miller is up to superstar. Don't want anybody down there. If Hicks will take 1 year, all right, that's fine. So Fred Warner is a free agent and TJ Watt. I think that Fred Warner next to Roquan Smith would be fun, even though TJ Watt has no offers. But I think I'd rather go Fred Warner. He's a little bit younger. We could have 2 middle linebackers, maybe pick out an outside linebacker in the draft, because we do have Robert Quinn, or maybe put Marshall or Aiken up to outside linebacker if we wanted to. We got Fred Warner, 50-year option. Couldn't tell you. Probably nobody. That's right. So we have the 2nd overall pick. There's not a ton of players up there that I want to take. So I do think I'm going to trade back with the Ravens. They're trading back to 18 and get a 1st-round pick and a 3rd-round pick. Who are they trading up to get? Nate Green. I wasn't really interested in him. There is a Heisman won the Heisman, should have X Factor, who just went off the board, didn't he? Nope, that's Barrington. Now, who is still left on my draft board? A center. Wow. Somebody actually took him. That's crazy. He was like a 2nd-round player. How does that happen? Am I really about to take a center, even though we don't need a center? I think so. Let's go Barber. He's a 72 in normal development. 84 strength, 71 run block, 78 pass block. Let's go back-to-back offensive lineman, Chet Amell, the center. He's a 75 with normal development, better than a 1st-round pick. 87 strength, 71 run block, 82 pass block. I hate to do it. We're going to go 3 straight offensive line. Matt Casey, the left tackle. 70 normal development. We needed offensive line help. 88 strength, 76 run block, 68 pass block. The pass block's pretty bad. So I put Eddie Goldman on the trade block. Let's take Williams in a 6th-round pick. I just want to get rid of him before his contract is up. Then we got Aiken starting. We have Marshall starting. The offensive line's pretty good, I would say. 3 rookies starting, not always the greatest idea. We got good receivers, good running backs, good tight end. Justin Fields at quarterback. Ooh, Williams is actually higher than Robert Quinn. So let's just cut Robert Quinn. Get him out. Wow. What kind of mega contract did they pay him? That makes no sense. So Aiken starting, Marshall. I mean, all we really need on defense, right outside linebacker, strong safety, maybe another corner because we have Trufant, who's not the best corner in the world. Let's go to the playoffs. So we didn't make the playoffs for a 3rd straight year. That's unfortunate. We went 5-10-1. So we actually got worse. We're the Ravens, 10-6. But still we have 2 1st-round picks. I'll take that. Justin Fields, about 5,000 yards, 39-13, won 5 games. I don't even know how that's possible. Montgomery, 1,014. Robinson, about 1,300 yards with 9. Kmet, 1,000 with 7. 12 for Anthony Miller, 3 for Mooney. On defense, Fred Warner, 130 tackles. Sack totals, 10 for Mack, 7.5 for Marshall. That's big. Where's Aiken? 4. Not the best. Warner, 3 interceptions. Mack, 2. Jackson, 2. All right. We're first in offensive yards. Has that ever happened? I feel like it must have, but at the same time, probably not. Justin Fields has 4. Mooney, 4. Robinson, 1. Miller, 4. 3 for all of our rookie offensive linemen. 4 for Kmet. 3 for Warner. 4 for Aiken. 2 for Marshall. Our team is so low. So we won MVP and Offensive Player of the Year, but the Browns have now won a 3rd straight Super Bowl. I don't know how to fix that. I feel like if we mess around with the playbooks, maybe that'll fix it. So I might try that very soon. Fred Warner, Defensive Player of the Year. That's pretty good to see. Just 3 straight Super Bowls. It's kind of crazy. Roquan Smith, bring him back. Now, this is what you could do with the rookie quarterback because you have all that money that you're not paying a quarterback. Montgomery, I'm going to let him... Do I let him walk out the door? That seems really bad because it might be cheap. Let's see if he'll take that off for 5 years, 5.3. That's fine. And we'll franchise tag Roquan Smith. So in free agency, Kareem Hunt is a free agent. J.J. Watt, Trent Williams. Someone changed the name to his actual name. Kerry M. Hardman, McCole Hardman. Interesting. Jason Kelsey, Ioannidis, Thornhill. Couldn't really find anybody, so I went to strong safety. We're going to try to get Jonathan Abram. Strong safety, big weakness on this team. I could talk. We got him. That's good. 50-year option. Nobody again. Right? So we have the 6th overall pick. There's nothing up there that I want to take. So we're going to trade back with the Buccaneers. So we have the 21st pick and probably like the 27th pick, something like that. Or we have back-to-back picks. It's fine by me. Now, there was a quarterback up here in Eddie Cody who I almost want to take out of principle, but I'm not going to because that's real bad. Don't want any punters or kickers. Let's go to scouted. There was some outside linebackers. Yeah, let's go Clement right there. 75 hidden development. What a pickup. 76 tackle, 80 hit power and speed, 91 acceleration. I really want to take that quarterback just because I'm interested, but that's so bad. Team building doesn't really make sense. McMillan looks so good. I'm trying to think on defense. We don't really need much. Maybe a corner. Don't need any more offensive linemen. I could probably get him next round. I'm going to go McMillan, the strong safety. He's a 77 with normal development. That's crazy. 94 speed, 67 zone, 73 tackles, 74 pursuit. In the 2nd round, I'm actually going to take that quarterback, Eddie Cody, who almost has to have hidden development. Yeah, of course, I have no idea what I'm talking about. 88 throw power, 83 deep accuracy, 83 medium, 89 short. It's not like I play this game. In the 3rd round, we're going to go corner Tracy Riddick. He's a 75 normal development. 92 speed, 66 man, 74 zone, 77 player. So we're an 87 overall team. The offensive line's still looking great. Actually, the offense looks the same except Justin Fields up to superstar, thankfully. Did win the MVP. Clement is starting a right outside linebacker. We have Aiken, Nichols, Marshall. Pretty good corners, good safeties. Let's go to the playoffs. So we finally made the playoffs. We're playing the 9-7 Panthers. Lions 9-7, Packers 8-8, the Vikings 8-8. Justin Fields, 4,600 yards, 35-12. Awesome year. Montgomery, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. Robinson, 1,200 with 7. Mooney, 1,000 with 12. Kmet, 900 with 4. Miller with 7. On defense, Warner, 111 tackles. Sack totals, 6 for Marshall, 4.5 for Smith, 4.5 for Clement. Interceptions, 4 for Riddick, 2 for Smith, Sutton, Abram, and then a few ones. Awesome. We're 2nd in offensive yards. Didn't make the playoffs last year with number 1 in yards. But who am I to say? 5 for Fields is awesome. 3 for Mooney. Good amount on the offensive line. What about on defense? Clement star development. That's unfortunate, but it's all right. 2 for Abram. 2 for McMillan. 3 for Aiken. Let's hop in. I imagine that it's still Sam Darnold at quarterback, but this game does like to, throw random quarterbacks in here. Could be Cam Newton. Could be Trevor Lawrence. Could be Jordan Love. I guess technically it could be Trevor Lawrence. This roster I'm using gives him a short contract, so could be. I doubt it, though. We're getting absolutely dominated. It's 24-3. 24-10. I guess, okay, never mind. We do not have a chance any longer. 1 and done. Let's take a look. Sam Darnold, wow. 265, 3 touchdowns. Fields, wow, is that bad? Wow, is that bad? Miller touchdown, Moore touchdown, Ertz touchdown. And McCaffrey, big surprise. Browns Saints again in the Super Bowl, really? Is this what we're doing? Wilson, NFL MVP and offensive player. Riddick did win Defensive Rookie of the Year, for whatever that's worth. It's not really fun when the same team wins the Super Bowl every single year. Not that it matters all that much, because we're not in it, but we'd like a little bit of variety. We're going to bring back Jalen Johnson. We're going to bring back Mooney, of course. I think we're going to do maybe 1 or 2 years. Since I am starting a year earlier, Fields is up to X Factor. Let's pay him. That's good. We couldn't do the 50-year option on Justin Fields, unfortunately. Cole Kmet. Actually, I guess his contract should have been a little bit longer now that I think about it. Cohen, nobody down there. Justin Fields. Not going to take that. Can't even offer it to him. All right, let's franchise tag him. Let's go to the draft. So we have the 7th overall pick. There's really nothing up here that I want to take. So we're going to go right outside linebacker, D'Angelo Crocker. He's a 74 hidden development. Pretty good. 72 tackles, 75 hit power, 85 speed, and 91 acceleration. With the 24th pick, we're going to pull a play out of, the Jaguars playbook. We're going to go running back, Sheldon Blackshear. 78 normal development, ranked number 1. 82 break tackle, 94 speed, 91 acceleration, and 90 agility. In the 2nd round, I took receiver Cortland Jones, who has hidden development, 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 77 catching, and 83 catch and track. So we have made no changes to this team. So we're an 87 overall team. The offensive line, fantastic still. I thought about maybe trading Khalil Mack, but I want to make a run at the Super Bowl, so we're just not going to do that. So let's go to the playoffs. So we made the playoffs at 10-6. We're playing against the 9-7 Vikings. Should be an easy win. Packers 9-7, the Lions 8-8. Fields 4,400 yards, 35-13 is fantastic. Montgomery 1,000 with 6. Robinson 1,100 with 9. Miller 970 with 11. Mooney 850 with 4. Kmet with 6. Where's our rookie? Way down there, didn't do anything. On defense, Abram 101 tackles. Sack totals 8 for Aiken, 7 for Marshall, 7 for Nichols. Khalil Mack 4.5. Why do I pay you? 2 interceptions, Abram, Jackson, Sutton, Johnson, and 1 for Fred Warner. Interesting. I don't think we're going to have a development for Cortland. I don't remember what his last name was. Jones, I think it was. It was. Still is hitting, but 5 XP. That could be X Factor, potentially. Let's hop into the game. We're playing against the Vikings. Let's take them down. Easy peasy. We're up 7-0. 14-0. Love it. Justin Fields, don't let me down. 14-7. It really shouldn't be back and forth. I don't know who's on their team, but our team is so good. It's 14-10, 21-10. We're in the 4th quarter. 28-10. All right. Perfect. We're going to go on to the divisional round. Love it. Let's see what we got. Scott Bryant. Fields 273 with 3 touchdowns. Don't care about the scoring summary. Montgomery with a touchdown. Robinson 291 yards. Touchdown. Thielen. Where's Jefferson? They have Chenault. They still have Irv Smith. Jefferson did nothing. We're playing against the 49ers, who in theory still have Trey Lance. But maybe they moved on from him and kept Jimmy G. Madden is weird like that. But it's 10-0 49ers. 10-3. I don't really know what's going on right now. I guess the 49ers have a good defense, so it should be back and forth. How do they not score right there? It's 13-10, and that's how we're going to lose the game. We have 1 year left after this, by the way. It is Jimmy G. Just weird. Fields 276 with nothing. Harris 89 yards. Touchdown Blackshear. Touchdown Ayuk. What a weird game. Oh my God. A Super Bowl without the Browns, but the Saints didn't go anywhere. They beat the Bengals 36-24. Alexander Super Bowl MVP. Hopkins NFL MVP. Baker Offensive Player for the Giants. How does he win, 4 Super Bowls in a row? And then they're like, you know what? Let's move on from him. Go on to the next one. What do we got? $76 million. Let's pay our quarterback. I think I am going to let Allen Robinson walk out the door. Khalil Mack, same thing. Anthony Miller, probably not. But at that point, let's bring back Aiken and Marshall. I might just dip my toe into free agency. I think that might be the play. Even though with 1 year left, is not the best idea. Probably not. Whitehair can, I guess not. Give him his 1 year deal. We still have a crazy amount of money. We are going to be able to go to free agency. Let's make an offer first to Allen Robinson. I feel like letting Khalil Mack go is kind of wrong. But since we do have the backup that we drafted last year, that's not good. What about Anthony Miller? Take the money and run. All right, let's go to free agency. So I made offers to Xavier Howard, Eddie Jackson, Marcus Peters. I want to make our corner and our secondary group so much better. And I don't really want to have to find a free safety in the draft, if I'm being completely honest. So we got all of them. That's good. Let's go to the draft. With the 27th overall pick, we're going to go receiver Marco Smith. He's a 73 normal development. He looks all right, I guess. I don't know. So Crocker ended up having superstar development, which is big. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 superstar development players on my defense. Pretty good. Then on defense, we have 2 superstars. We have 1 X factor. And almost 80s or above in the offensive line. Let's go to the playoffs. Our final play. So we made the playoffs at 11-5. We're playing against the 8-8 Detroit Lions. Vikings 8-8. Interesting. The Packers 7-9. Justin Fields 4,400 yards, 35-8. Fantastic year. Montgomery 1,000 with 12. Blackshear with 8. Command 1,000 with 11. Mooney 913 with 7. Miller 900 with 5. 8 for Smith. That's pretty big, but I'm not sure why. Why did he get more playing time over Jones? I don't really understand. Warner 109 tackles. Sack totals 10 for Aiken. Interceptions 3 for Warner. Howard 2 for Johnson. All right, let's hop in. All right, if we don't win this, then we know Madden's an awful game. Surprise, already know that, but let's take them down anyways. They're up 3-0. 7-3, that's nice. It feels like whenever you score a touchdown, the other team immediately goes downfield and scores. Just happened again. Big surprise. It's 17-17, 24-17. I mean, we still have a chance. Yes, we made a stop. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I will do the Bears again once the whole draft is over, but hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. 303-1. I guess that's not bad. Go over to Twitch, twitch.tv/HeadstrongLive, where I stream all my rebuilds. You guys can help out. Huck, it's a great game, by the way. 2 for Marco Smith. I'll see you next time.